Alright, so on the red team we have Clan. First ship here is Maler 8, piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. This is a galleon with lumber flak, Hades, left side, double watcher right side, and flare in the black. We also have the Bjork something, which is a spire piloted by Infinity Omelette, lumber spire with 2 Artemises on the top and a Gat on the bottom. We also have the on the blue team we have the East Chaladon Trading Company. First ship is the Evermore, which is a galleon piloted by Captain Scrubbeard. Lumber flak Hades left side, double watcher right side, flare back, exactly the same as the Mauler. And finally we have the Kipu Moth Junker piloted by Merwin. Artemis Hades right side, Artemis front, Gat Banshee left side. So there are some interesting things I want to point out. We have a spire. Spires generally considered to be eaten alive by arcing weapons such as the lumberjack, Hades, and flak. Because as you can see, they are a very tall ship. That is the only dimension in which they are large. And those arcing guns, you can... I like to say personally about me, it matters less that I suck. Because I often have a difficulty with those arcing guns about getting the right height to hit a, for example, squid or mobula. But with a spire, you have a large margin of error. Of course, on a galleon, you have a very similar margin of error. However, the difference between those two is that the galleon has a large amount of perma-health and a large amount of armor. Spire has almost no armor and almost no perma-health. So, they are the glass cannons of this game. I was in a discussion about balancing this game a couple days ago, and people were saying that Spire is only really effective as a support ship. Of course, whether or not you use it as a support ship or not is up to you. And but we'll see how these players think about that. Spire is running behind cover right now. Hades shots going mostly wide because of their fast speed. A total of 3 Hades shots were the only ones that actually hit them. Evermore has lost their balloon from the lumberjacks of the Mauler. By the way, that name, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but I know that in German that is drawer or painter, technically. Armor drop on Bjork. Bring it back up before any too much damage. Sorry about that, that was my Steam. Shots going in from either side, not doing too much damage to anyone. Disabling a few guns here and there. Not doing too much armor or balloon damage, though. Alright, with 15 minutes remaining, we now have no perma damage, as is typical on long-range sniper dunes matches. Well, I personally love brawling. I also like a good like a good snipe off once in a while. Especially, I really like firing the Hades and the Artemis. I just find them, I don't know what it is about them. They're just so much fun to shoot to me. And they're the most common guns used in these snipe offs. Balloon drops on Evermore. That is from Spire's Lumberjack. Once again, it's dropping. This Lumberjack's hits coming in very well. They're not going to be able to keep their balloon up at all. Once again, that armor drops. Keepumoth coming in close, trying to launch their Gad at the Bjork. They come just in range. The Bjork loses their armor. They've already lost their balloon. Taking a bit of perma damage. Evermore has lost their armor. Not taking too much perma. Gatling fire going out from Bjork. Lumberjack shots still keeping the Evermore down. That being said, the Bjork has lost their armor and balloon. Red team now swapping targets to the Keepumoth. Sorry about that. Bjork is missing 3 of their guns. Keepumoth taking hits. There goes their balloon. Armor taking very quick damage. Shots going in. They're about 50% health. Balloon drops once again. Evermore is back up to full height, and they disabled the Mala's balloon. Spire has lost their balloon. Armor is going to drop as well. That looked like an amazing heavy flak shot, doing a lot of damage, and that is the power of the heavy flak. First kill for blue. So let's talk a bit about the heavy flak. It is currently being used on both the galleons. So the heavy flak is a heavy gun. It is a flak cannon, meaning that it does explosive damage, and in its case, it deals explosive damage, and in its case, it also has the chance of setting fires. And basically, alone on a ship, heavy flak is effectively useless. You will flakfish. Any player who has played this game consistently will tell you that a flakfish is pretty much useless. That is because you can't get the armor strip on the enemies because you can't get the armor strip because, well, the Gatling guns are on the sides, so you're gonna need to turn, and it's just simply not too effective. Because heavy flak does have an arming time, meaning that it has a minimum range that it can be used effectively at. So, well, a Gatling gun, you're going to need to be in a very specific range, and the long-range guns that can disable armor are the Merc and the Hades off the top of my head. The problem with the Merc is that it has 15 degree outward arcs. Meanwhile, the Hades has 35 degree outward arcs, and this is just very small. Makes it you have to turn a lot of distance between the armor drop and the flak shot on a fish. So the gun is very situational. It can only really be used on a spire or a galleon, and even then it is generally not used on a spire because the heavy gun is usually considered the most powerful gun on a ship. By the way, balloon drops on the junker, and the flak is only powerful once the armor drops, so it's a very small window of opportunity. However, when the flak does hit, it is devastating, especially when you have charged or Lochnagar loaded in there, something that increases the damage. It can 1 or 2 shot almost any ship in the game, and that's why it's used on a galleon, because it's not the only gun. By the way, both blue ships are now missing their balloon. Evermore has lost their armor, taking heavy fire. The red team not managing to get that kill. Armor took quite a while to get up, though. Spire is now rushing in as their team's sort of point. Which is very interesting. They're right now at a range of under 500 meters from both blue ships. Galleon is opting to go around. Hades shots setting fires on the spire and the junker. Balloon drops on the junker. Armor drops as well. They bounce off their teammate, and there's the quick kill. That again likely was a heavy flak doing a large chunk of damage. I just saw like half of that perma health disappear in one shot. So once again, that is the power of a heavy flak when the armor is dropped. But again, the window of opportunity is so small. Spire's now lost their armor. Sorry, balloon. And now their armor. Kipu Moth spawns back in, very near to the galleon. They're going to be rushing in to help their teammate. Once again, the East Chaladon Trading Company has the kill advantage in this match. Balloon drops on the Evermore. Armor drops as well. But Mahler's now preoccupied by the junker trying to kill it. Jump over there. Yes, they're turning. Actually, they're not turning to face the junker yet. Armor drops on the Mauler. Shots coming in from both blue ships. Spire is now focusing the junker. Armor going to drop on the Mauler again. There's the drop. Kipu Moth loses their balloon. Spire loses their armor. Balloon is very close to dropping as well. Taking some shots. Armor drops. Balloon drops. Can the blue team finish them off? Yes, they can. There's the kill. Evermore gets that kill. Mahler stuck in a 2v1 with just over 5 minutes remaining. Clan now need to get 2 kills in order to win this match. Of course, the first kill advantage means that is the first tiebreaker. If there is no first kill advantage, a coin flip has to be made because the score is 0-0. Which, of course, can no longer happen. Wait a couple seconds before I send the 5 minutes remaining message. Bjork is right now spotted by the blue team, as is the Kipu Moth from the red team. No shots are flying out yet. Hades goes toward the spire, doing a lot of armor damage. There's the kill on the armor. Not doing too much perma though, luckily for them. Shots going in onto what? Sorry, teams are trading shots right now. Let's go over to the blue team, see how things are going over there. No, shots seem to be going primarily one way onto the red team. Spires lost their armor. It's really close to losing their armor. Taking some damage to the balloon though. That's going to drop, as is the armor. Shots going in from blue team, doing a lot of damage, and there's the kill. 3-1 advantage East Chaladon Trading Company. Clan now needs to get 3 kills in 3 minutes in order to win this. That is going to be a very difficult task for them. Shots going out onto keep him off. Both blue ships are right now spotted, but neither of the red ships are. That is a strong advantage for the red team. Keep him off at about 50% balloon. Oh, almost no balloon left. That is going to drop, meaning their ship is going to drop as well. Armor drops on the Bjork. Balloons at 50%. Keepumoth loses their balloon. There goes their armor as well. Can the red team finish them off? Doesn't look like it. Doing a good job evading those shots. Armor goes back up. Balloon drops again on the Junker. The Bjork is now close to the Moth. They're brawling now. That's the first time this match I believe anyone has brawled, really. Armor and Balloon dropped on Spire. They are going to eat a bounce. And there's the kill. He's Chaladon Trading Company. Keepumoth credited with that kill. Clan now needs to sweep. Finish this with a 4-0 sweep. Which, while I don't want to count them out yet because anything can happen, but that is a very difficult task that they have ahead of them. Bjork is going to spawn back in. Burning Moonshine to try to get back in. 30 seconds. Ten seconds remaining. Oh, I said 2-2-1. Okay, I can count, I promise. Mahler loses their armor. Keepumoth has lost their balloon. Junker loses their balloon and their armor. They take a shot. And there's the kill. Clan gets the kill. You need to get 3 more in order to win in these two, I believe. In this next couple minutes. Spire loses their armor. Bring it back up. Evermore has lost their balloon. And there's the kill. And the East Chaladon Trading Company beats Clan by a score of 4-3.